workshops in primary schools is to make a school bus, which I do with year 2 pupils. It's very simple, has to be really, they're still learning how to use scissors, and I use a net that I've designed using a program called Coral Draw, which is then enlarged onto A3 card. And with a net, if you've got dotted fold lines, I've learnt that they really do need to be scored. If they were older pupils, I'd get them to score it. We just use a ruler, it can be an ordinary ruler, and a small screwdriver, and we press down and scratch along all the dotted lines. Well, last year a nearby local primary school got in touch and said that their topic was fire, and could I modify the school bus to turn it into a fire engine. Well, I had a think and came up with a modified design very similar to the school bus, except that it's slightly bigger and it's a tapered shape. I resisted the temptation to make it any more complicated. After all, it is year 2. Once again, I pre-score all the dotted lines for them. Very tedious, but really essential. And then, so I give them a net already scored, and then they write their name on the roof and fill up the window with firefighters and a driver, and then cut it out. Very good practice for their scissor skills. I'm quite fussy about how I want it cut out. I want it cut out very, very accurately. Next step is to fold up the net, and because we've scored the lines much easier than it would have been. Even so, folding can be quite a challenge for a year 2 pupil. Fold up all the tabs, the back of the bus. This. Now, sticking it together, I would use a glue gun. Don't let year 2 pupils use glue guns, so we use sticky tape. Sticky tape can be quite a challenge. The challenging part is to get this long edge here stuck together, which I have to give them a lot of help with. I get some tape and lay it half on and half off that edge. This is where it's really useful to have any extra adults in the class when I'm working with a class of 30. But then once we get that piece of tape on, I encourage the pupils to stick the ends together themselves with tape. So we'll just put a piece of tape over this end, tuck the tabs in, make it look neat. There we are. Could have done that better, but there we are. And then the back of the bus, back of the fire engine. And that's the finished body of the fire engine. We're now going to fix it to a chassis, and we're going to use Corex, and this is 4mm Corex, has to be 4mm, and the flutes, the holes, must run lengthwise, and it's about the same size as the bottom of the bus. I'm going to stick this, let's try not to use a glue gun in this video, so let's stick this on with sticky tape. I'll just wrap some sticky tape around here, and for a reason that will be apparent later on, do not put sticky tape around the ends. Okay, you can only put sticky tape round this way. Another piece here. So that's our chassis in place. Now we'll put some wheels on. Now usually I use the cheapest wheels I can find, these MDF wheels. I've even used card wheels. I have got a limited stock of these very nice PVC wheels. So let's use